break. We've had a lot of luck behind the boat because current break and all that. This is a main channel and current goes around this island or whatever. Over mud, flat, and rocks. Been getting non-stop bites from mainly one fish, but there could also be some other fish, so let's see. Yeah. I hooked up 2 of the cernut fish at once on the same 2 lures. Give it a little bit of slack sometimes, just gradually. Not that just with the pole tip I meant. If you let the pole tip so it goes towards them, that will help them get the hook.
They're all over it right now. I don't know if the camera will pick up the flashes or not. There's another one. There's another flash, and one. Nope, he let go. There we go. That got one.
This now hooked one. This is called hickory shad or skipjack herring. They're not very. A lot of people don't keep them mostly for bait. Like there's some people that will use them live for striper or striped bass.
They're slimy, and they like to poop on the boat. But they're fun to catch.
Yeah, very active fish. We seem to catch more than white bass. Dad's already got another one. Might be 2, I don't know. Nope, just 1. Seemed like it was fighting better.
Yep.
Trying to hook you.
Yep.
So you can just get them on little tiny lures. Like most shad do not bite lures. This is like the only thing that is like shad. Basically just a giant shad that's willing to bite lures.
You can.
It kind of looks like tarpon. Some people comment on my videos calling them tarpon. What are you going to say?
The current's going that way, so one of the things I've been doing, especially if it was lighter, either dropping it straight down here with lighter lures or casting it upstream a little bit, letting it sink some.
Because you'll see them at the surface, but they come up from a little bit lower in the water, just out of sight most of the time, and nail fish. It's their strategy because they'll be in like clear water, just out of sight type thing, to ambush. And current breaks and stuff, since current helps the fish in a way, I don't know. Some things travel and stuff, if something's going with the current.
It stirs up all the little particulates and stuff in the water.
Yeah, that's
too,
true.
So the bait fish feed on that, and then the bigger fish feed on the bait fish. You would think by doing that it would be much deeper than what it is, but we can see the lure now. channel drop off is to our right just a little bit, right off that direction. So it goes from 4 or 5 foot to 20 foot very quickly. It's an abrupt drop off. So they're hanging out right around that area. Sometimes we can get them to bite up in the shallower part, and sometimes it's right off, you know, above the drop off. Or not at all, like the last two casts.
Just did a poll because it is quite a large bait, and like cut bait is more reasonable skipjack than make great bait. They're just like a shad.
The last one I caught was quite a bit farther behind the boat, so I'm gonna put that one out there for too.
Yeah, I agree. And just let it sink for good ways. Someone said they'll freeze well too.
Yeah. The flathead you caught, first flathead ever, was on a frozen piece of skipjack.
Was it?
Yeah. And Wheeler Lake.
The first flathead I remember catching was at Redstone Arsenal. Was that Wheeler?
Yeah.
Someone's running on their boat. You want to switch for a little bit?
Sure. I knew it wouldn't last long.
Well, we're only going to do it for a short period just because I'll let you catch this one fish. Or maybe not.
He had it pretty good that second time.
But I'm going to do the rod tip a little bit more.
Do it.
Reeled a little bit too fast and got on the surface. So this will be about a 15-minute live stream, and there's not too much to show on this live stream. Most people said no, because it's not like in every lake and stuff like that. They're more so in tailwaters. Yep.
He's letting it sink for a while right now. He's actually talking some this video. I'm impressed.
Live stream.
Yes, live stream. But it's a video after it's no longer a live stream, right?
True. It didn't come with video, it's still a live stream. It's just that it acts more of a video than a live stream.
For anyone who's familiar with his videos and one of the lures he likes to throw, watch his rod tip. You just can't resist. He fishes everything like a shaky head.
It works quite well, and this is a jig, crappie jig.
Yep. It's a nice stick for you to catch on the way in. It's floating behind the boat. So we just got it anchored locked out here. Oh, was that something? Oh no, you're getting over your stick. I thought you was gonna, I wanted to see you set the hook on the stick and get all excited. But we just got it anchored locked. Oh, there's a bigger stick coming for the trolling motor. Let's go check that out. I'm gonna knock that thing off. I don't want to forget and leave it up there. Well, it can continue downriver. But creek mouth right there, I-40 bridge. So the main channel comes down and there's kind of an eddy and current break because of this area. Very shallow to abrupt jump off. He thought he was going to show you how to catch fish. Oh, there's one. I wonder if the camera picked that up because I sure saw it.
I think they're more to the side. I think you can bite straight behind them. I say they're just out of sight. I'm not joking.
Oh yeah. So sometimes, like he's doing right there, we'll cast up into what's might be 4 or 5 foot right there where we cast. And it could be shallower, yeah. It drops pretty abrupt, and as the current takes it downstream and you pull it towards the boat, you're getting in the deeper water, and a lot of times they'll hit it right in that transition area.
Got a bite there.
We might need to step back because sometimes he gets a little excited when he gets a bite.
This is like that.
Notice he never really holds the rod still for long at all. He goes right back to shaking it. Somebody gave him those crappie magnets for Christmas, and he's been using them. They might have given them to me. They've been working pretty good for us for skipjack, and we caught white bass on them yet? I know we caught a bunch of skipjack on them. And yeah, I really like blade baits. I've been throwing blade baits a lot. Oh, did one of them get off again? Oh, quick release. As he cast right back where he just hooked it. We're pretty sure they're semi-migratory, not migratory, but like swim around in schools and don't stay in one spot very long. We're probably wrong, but that's what it seemed like. The white bass and skipjack and stuff, it might be a small circuit.
Based on recently, because it's getting colder.
Yeah, the only white bass we've really caught has been down deeper. And he's fishing close to the surface. So, oh! He started reeling in, and one swiped at it and missed. Just had a bite. Yep. I don't know if you can see the pole tip, but it's just getting tapped like crazy. They swipe and miss all the time. It's fun. We're just out here playing around, having fun with them right now. We're going to hopefully move on and try to catch some real bass and white bass and various other things, but yeah. I like to say, or I don't like to say, but I'm kind of a bass fisherman when we're out here on the lakes, but I'm turning into more of a freshwater drum fisherman because that's what I've been catching, and they're fun to catch. I haven't figured out how to target them. Maybe I should start trying to target drum and I'll catch bass. I don't know. But you get a 5 or 6 pound drum on, they're fun. Or bigger ones. He's going back.
Meant to catch them more to the left.
Nothing like shaky head in it. It'll be a little easier to reel in because it's coming with the current. You know, It really does remind me a lot of fishing for Spanish mackerel. We've caught them on casting jigs or spoons before, stuff like that. They'll hit the blade bait pretty good, especially if it's a brighter colored one. He doesn't even show it to the camera, he just throws it. Get back to fishing. I don't have time to show the camera or anything. I want to make another cast. And I'm sorry if people are messaging things. I can't read the screen out here. The text is too small for me.
I can read it sometimes.
Yeah. Between the text being small and the sunglasses and the sun,
Sunglasses make a huge difference with that.
it's barely a squiggly line.
That someone's message was a squiggly line. I'm not joking. I think it was something different language.
Had to get a drink.
Look at this.
Uh-oh. Yeah. There's shad or something splashing on top of the water out there in the middle of the channel. Sorry, checking a text message. And apparently checking another text message.
Let me try to catch one more. Probably a skipjack and then wind, or I'll check live 10 and then wind the live string.
And then maybe I can get back to fishing. See the two white dots over there on that peninsula / island that's sticking out? Shallow area that, because of winter pool, it's exposed ground. But I think those are seagulls, but I haven't seen them move good enough to tell. There's someone that's drove out on the exposed dirt over there and he's bank fishing. Somebody's walking their dog. It is kind of neat coming out on these lakes where they lower them for winter pool. I bet he's really tiny over there where he's walking the dog. But anyway, a lake that you normally wouldn't be able to walk around because of all the trees and everything at winter pool, you can almost go all the way around them. Yeah, if you're bank fishing, it gives you a lot more access without being hiking through trees and trying to fish around the trees. So this is Tennessee River. It's Kentucky Lake, but the dam is probably I don't know, 90 miles away or something, maybe more than that. I'm not sure how far away the dam is, but it's a long way to the dam. If I remember correctly, Kentucky Lake's maybe 120,000 acres or something. It's pretty good size. I think he almost rips drag on the hook set. And he's using, you know, basically crappie jig heads with light wire hooks. Might not need to pull quite that much. He said catch one more and then he would give up or change the live stream, but exactly. You gotta learn not to say anything about it first.
You sure? That's definitely a bite.
And we drop a lure out one-handed and see if I catch one before you. He either reeling that fast or he had something. I don't know, but it was bending the rod tip. Jeez. I think it's about time for me to dig something out of the snack bag. If I got a fishing pole in my hand, I don't think about food near as much. The high school bass tournaments are horrible for me eating snacks because I can't fish during them. So I can snack, and that's about it.
You were in the gas motor.
Yeah, the boat captain in the BASS series for high school and juniors, especially high school, you run the gas motor and you're the safety person. You can give advice, but you can't fish. So it is a long day on the water without being able to fish. See how fast he reeled that one in? That's why it's hard to catch him, get him on camera when he's fighting a fish, unless you're super quick. Because he reels them in so fast, they're at the boat before you get the camera on. At least me, because I'm pretty slow about it. Here you go. So I can fish. And then we'll run somewhere else and try a different place. Maybe catch something other than skipjack. I don't care. My gosh, you slimed it. Keep that rag tied off to the backpack so it's easy. You always have a rag handy, it doesn't blow out of the boat, and you can clean your hands up a little bit, at least knock the slime off of them.
Will you have to reset it when you're done? It will go straight from private to you have to set it to public afterwards. It just goes straight to public when the live stream ends. Is that what you mean? Drum are pretty fun. I'll just use a Galva night crawlers most of the time. You hear me?
You talking to me?
Yeah, I was reading out comments.
Yeah. They use night crawlers most of the time?
For a freshwater drum.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I didn't realize you said drum are pretty fun. Okay, I got you now. Yes. I've been catching them on the blade baits and Ned rigs. I've caught them on paddle tail swim baits, and he caught one on a big old bass spinner. That was an 8 or 9 pounder that he caught on that. But I haven't, other than little small drum, we haven't really targeted them with worms. Below the dam sometimes cut bait.
We have
really
Wet
good
Duck
size.
River.
Yeah, that was small ones there though.
Yeah.
Catching a good size one. I've got a bunch of bites on that cast.
Did you catch one more fish before in the live stream? Said it was gonna be 15 minutes. Now it's been 24.
You actually caught more fish on this than any live stream ever.
Yeah, that's because we waited until we started catching fish.
Yeah.
And acted like it was a mystery fish. Try to get a little bit more people watching. You get 20 seconds to catch a fish. There's a casual vehicle driving across the lake, basically.
Kentucky Lake, they drop maybe 5, 6 foot, something like that. Some of the lakes in East Tennessee, in the mountain areas, the lakes, they drop 30 foot, or more sometimes. We've been to one that was 20 foot low, and they were going to drop it another 10 foot or so, but a drastic change when they drop the water that much.
Okay, see you in the next live stream. Goodbye.
Thanks for watching.
Yep.